Alright guys, check it out. God, so that would happen as soon as I turn on my camera to record, the air compressor goes off. Give me 1 second. Alright guys, so I'm back. So sorry about that, the air compressor started going off. And if the audio sounds a little weird, my bad. Y'all know I broke my mic last time, so I'm trying to do without it for right now. But check it out, y'all remember my last video, well, one of my last videos where I was going over the trimmers for 2020, going into 2021. Y'all remember I was talking about this one, right? This is the, I'm lying. This is the Stylecraft Absolute Hitter, but it's got the Andis Masters, not the Andis Masters, it's got the Andis T-Outler, I can't even speak right now. It's got the Andis T-Outler blade on it, right? Well, guess what I just got right here? Y'all check it out. Elite Clipper Mods came through for your boy. Y'all check it out. If I can get this out the damn bag with one hand. Alright. So they came through for your boy. This is the modification for the Evo. So I got my Evo right here. It's got the T blade on it. But what I'm gonna do now is I'm actually gonna put this mod on it, and I'm gonna put the GTX blade on it, and we're gonna see what it does. Now, don't get it twisted, guys. Like, I know I'm doing this and people are gonna be asking me like, are you doing that because the trimmers suck or they're not good trimmers? No, you know, they're really good trimmers. I like the way they work as is. As a matter of fact, I just used them to cut my son up, my 1-year-old son, like 30 minutes ago. I used them to line them up and they hitting. They're good trimmers. But y'all know how I am, man. I'm a little extra. I like just being different and just doing a bunch of stuff to my trimmers and my clippers. So I'm gonna try this blade on this trimmer just to see what it does, and I'm gonna give you an honest review. Not in this video, but right now I'm just gonna do this for y'all. I'm gonna do a couple heads with them, and I'll let you know what my initial thoughts on this trimmer is. Let's get into modding this trimmer. Let's go. All right, guys. So check it out. Don't fall, camera. So check it out. So like I said, guys, this is the GTX blade right here. I did zero gap it, so the zero gap it is pretty easy. Let me see if I can zoom in and it'll focus. Alright guys, so to zero gap this, I did zero gap this blade. So to zero gap it is fairly easy. What you want to do is flip it over. You see those screws right there? You just unscrew them, push this blade up, set it to how close you want to set it, and then you just screw it back. That's all you gotta do to zero gap this, and that's what I did. I did it off camera, but just real easy on how to do it, and if you have this blade, you should know how to do it. Let's get back to to what we came to do. All right, so first things first, I gotta take this blade off. So I got my screwdriver right here. And I'm gonna see if I remember how to do this, because I did do it with my Absolute Hitters, and I'm pretty sure it's real similar. Not 100% sure, but yeah, we're gonna see what we do, man. Alright, so I took that off, take that, put that to the side. Got my trimmer right here now. So we gotta take this right here. So this part goes on the blade. This little piece right here, that goes on the blade right here, and I'll show y'all here in a minute. But first, I'm gonna go ahead and screw these into the trimmer. That way it sets it up ready to be modified to put the blade on there. So if I remember correctly, you wanna put these with the bigger holes pointing down. You know what I'm saying? Well, not the bigger holes, but the wider holes, you wanna make sure they point down. So we're gonna put this right there. So you know what I just noticed? I forgot it was a flathead. Ooh, y'all give me 1 second. Alright guys, I'm back, my bad. I found me where I need to screw this in. Alright, so we're gonna take this. Remember I said with the wider holes facing downward. And you don't want to screw one side all the way in. So I'm just gonna tighten it until it basically clamps this side down. And once it does that, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do the same thing to this side. And you want to make sure you're pushing this down. So I'm using these 2 fingers to push this down, that way I can screw this in properly. Then I'm gonna tighten it little by little.
Geiger counter or something like that.
Damn it, Tito. Another one?
Alright, so now that those are in there, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this other piece that came in there and we're gonna stick it in here. So you see this right here? It's got like a little, I don't know what you wanna call that, but that goes in here. So you're gonna grab that, we're gonna push that in there and it clips, makes a little clippy sound, and now it's in there, alright? So now what we're gonna do is, we're gonna make sure that goes in right there. Line these up with the holes. And the good thing about him, man, check it out, he actually sends you the screws that you need. So we got the blade on there. We're gonna stick one of the screws in there. And I'm actually gonna use this Gamma screwdriver, or it might be Stylecraft, but I'm gonna use that at first. Only reason is because it's magnetic, so it helps me screw this in there. And I'm just gonna screw it. I'm not really gonna tighten it too much, just to get it in there. And I'm gonna use my heavy duty screwdriver to tighten it. Now that it's basically on there, I'm gonna take my other screwdriver and just screw these screws in, basically lock it in place. That's basically it. Yeah, so that's basically it. Now the blade is on there. That's with the blade on. And that's how you modify this trimmer.
Damn it, Tito. Another one?
So I shaved myself with the trimmer. I took it all down, you know what I'm saying? I did a few haircuts with it, lined some people up, did some tapers, just to really see how this thing was gonna work. So I had someone ask me on Instagram, because I posted on my Instagram story that I was doing this modification on this clipper, or on this trimmer, and I had someone ask me how does it do with bulk, and honestly, I can't even say yet, because all the clients that I cut once I put this blade on this trimmer, they were all tapers, so I really didn't have to do a lot with bulk removal. However, when I was bought it out for the taper, it bought it out really well. Also, when I was lining up, I felt like it lined up really well. So as of right now, this trimmer right here is hitting. Shout out to my boy Nilo Blends. I'm gonna make sure and put his Instagram somewhere in this video. Obviously, I'm gonna put it in the description also. But yeah, man, so much. Like, I'm really rocking with this trimmer. I really I really like it. Like I said earlier, guys, it was already a good trimmer, and just the fact that I added this little blade on there with the modification, I think it took this trimmer to the next level. And that's just me, man. Y'all know how I do, man. I'm always about taking stuff to the next level. But other than that, guys, that's really pretty much it for this video. I wasn't even gonna shoot a video today. When the mail came, you know, my boy Joe was like, "Tank, you got something in the mail that's for you." And once he brought it to me, I already knew what it was. So I was like, man, you know what? Let me get the camera and let me just do a how to put this, you know, a how-to basically. You know, I just wanted to show y'all how to actually put that blade on the trimmer, do a couple haircuts with it, and just give my initial thoughts on this clipper. And like I said, guys, with this GTX blade on the Gamma Evos, is hitting. Like, it's probably one of the best trimmers right now. And I know y'all must have seen my video that I put out, what's the best trimmer of 2020, which was last year, and what I was gonna go into 2021 with. But you know, with all these new, like, basically with these two new modifications that I put on my trimmers, like I said, I have it on my Gamma Evos, and I actually have the modification on my Absolute Hitter. With these modifications, man, I'm really still trying to figure out what the best trimmer is for me right now. Like I said in the last video, I did think it was gonna be the Babyliss FX, and I'm not saying that's not a good trimmer, because that is a great trimmer. I still, you know, I did use it yesterday. I used it today a little bit, but once I got this modification and I put this on my trimmer, it's like everything. When you get a new toy, you really want to play with it. You really want to see what it does. So that's basically what I was doing with this trimmer. Like, I got a new toy, I put the new blade on it, and it was ready to go. And for me, it worked really well. I'm actually going to go ahead and do an official review in a couple weeks of using these two trimmers. I don't want to say too much just yet, because like I said, even though they work good right now and I'm really rocking with them, I don't know how long I'm going to be rocking with them for. So with that being said, guys, I'm just going to give these a couple weeks, you know, putting them to the test, and then I'll give y'all an official review of these two trimmers with these modifications on them. And yeah, guys, but that's basically it for this video. If y'all like this video, make sure to smash that like button. Also, if y'all new to my channel, make sure to subscribe one time for your boy. You know what it is. And other than that, guys, I appreciate y'all for watching. Until next time, YouTube, let's go.